Heart attacks rarely occur unexpectedly. They begin quietly advancing with subtle indications that the majority of seniors overlook until it becomes too late. Annually, countless individuals over the age of 60 experience heart attacks that could have been avoided had they only been attentive to the initial signs. These indicators may manifest days or even weeks prior to the heart ultimately failing. One may experience fatigue, a slight sense of dizziness, or perhaps an unusual sensation in the arm, often dismissing these feelings. However, it is crucial to recognize that the heart may be signaling a need for assistance. In this video, I will elucidate the 5 primary warning signs that commonly manifest prior to the occurrence of a heart attack, particularly in individuals aged 60 and above. If you or a loved one is experiencing any of these feelings, it is crucial not to overlook them. This has the potential to save a life. Please remain engaged with me until the conclusion, and I kindly ask you to share this with anyone who may benefit from hearing it today. We shall commence with the 5th sign. 5. You experience difficulty breathing during routine activities. One moment you are simply traversing the space of a room or rising from your slumber, and in the next you experience a sensation akin to having completed an extensive physical exertion. If this occurrence is increasing beyond the typical frequency, it should not be attributed to normal aging processes. Your heart is conveying an important message. Shortness of breath is frequently an underestimated early indicator of a heart attack, particularly among older adults. One might not experience any discomfort in the chest or arms, but rather a peculiar sensation of breathlessness or an inability to take a full breath. What is the reason for this occurrence? The heart is responsible for circulating oxygen-rich blood throughout the entire body. When there is a narrowing of the arteries or a decline in heart strength, the body faces challenges in maintaining adequate function. The outcome leaves you feeling fatigued even with minimal exertion. It is particularly alarming if this sensation of breathlessness occurs in the absence of physical exertion, such as while lying down or at rest, or if it disrupts your sleep during the night. This may indicate the presence of silent heart failure or unstable angina, both of which frequently result in a heart attack. One may be inclined to attribute it to the natural process of aging or perhaps to anxiety. Yet the heart is subtly signaling that its endurance is waning. If you are experiencing any irregularities in your breathing that seem to be worsening, it is imperative to seek medical evaluation without delay. Your pulmonary function may be adequate. Your heart is the one that is gasping. 4. One may experience an atypical level of fatigue even in the absence of significant exertion. If you find yourself perpetually fatigued despite having a complete night's rest, it is unwise to attribute this solely to the passage of time. Fatigue is frequently overlooked as a critical indicator that your heart health may be at risk. When it manifests without any apparent cause, particularly in individuals over the age of 60, medical professionals approach it with considerable gravity. This is not the typical fatigue one experiences after a demanding day. This is an overwhelming fatigue that permeates your being, making even the most basic activities, such as walking to the mailbox, taking a shower, or preparing a simple meal, feel insurmountable. It appears that your body is experiencing a depletion of energy resources, although you have not engaged in any rigorous activities. What is the reason for this? When the heart encounters difficulties in effectively pumping blood, it results in insufficient oxygen supply to both the muscles and the brain. Thus, your body enters a state of energy conservation. Fatigue may manifest several weeks prior to a heart attack, particularly in women. Should it present with lightheadedness, nausea, or shortness of breath, the situation becomes increasingly alarming. Your heart may be exerting itself more due to obstructed arteries or compromised valves. Should you find that your vitality has unexpectedly diminished and no remedy appears effective, it is essential to heed the signals your body is conveying. This type of fatigue is not typical. Your heart is signaling a warning, raising a red flag before it ceases to function. 3. One may experience chest discomfort, though it is not consistently accompanied by pain. When individuals consider heart attacks, they envision someone grasping their chest in distress. However, it is important to recognize that symptoms related to the heart in the chest do not always manifest as pain. A considerable number of older adults report experiencing mild sensations, such as chest pressure, tightness, heaviness, or a burning feeling. It may manifest as discomfort in the digestive system, a burning sensation in the chest, or even feelings of unease. Consequently, a significant number of individuals tend to overlook it until the moment of reckoning arrives. This discomfort may persist for a few minutes or may fluctuate over the course of several days. Engaging in physical activity or experiencing emotional stress may exacerbate the situation, while rest can lead to alleviation. That condition is referred to as angina, serving as an important indicator that your heart is not receiving an adequate supply of blood. Should this symptom occur with greater frequency or persist for an extended duration, it indicates a potential risk to your cardiovascular health. The complexity arises from the fact that chest discomfort may not present itself in a dramatic manner. One might experience an unusual sensation in the upper chest, just beneath the breastbone, or potentially in the upper abdominal region. Moreover, numerous older adults, particularly women, do not encounter traditional pain sensations. Individuals may experience sensations of pressure, fullness, or discomfort. Rather, take proactive measures before experiencing severe discomfort. Should you experience any sensations that are unusual, burdensome, or unsettling in your chest, particularly when accompanied by additional symptoms such as fatigue or difficulty breathing, it is imperative that you do not dismiss these feelings. This may serve as your heart's last alert prior to an impending event. Prior to discussing the most perilous indicator, it is imperative to address an urgent matter, particularly for those age 60 and above. As one ages, there is a rapid decline in nitric oxide levels, which can lead to diminished blood flow, increased blood pressure, and impaired cognitive function. Consequently, a significant number of seniors are currently utilizing SARO-2. It is designed specifically for older adults, and many individuals report experiencing noticeable effects quickly. Increased energy-enhanced focus improves circulation. However, this offer is time-sensitive. Please ensure to click the link in the description promptly, as it may not be available for long. This tends to sell out quickly following videos of this nature. If you have been experiencing a sense of unease recently, it is advisable not to delay taking action. This may be precisely what your heart and mind are yearning for. Secondly, one may experience discomfort in the arm, back, jaw, or neck. One anticipates experiencing discomfort in the chest region. However, what if it appears in a completely different context? A subtle yet significant warning sign of a heart attack can manifest as discomfort in the left arm, upper back, jaw, or neck. Moreover, the majority of seniors fail to associate it with their emotional core. That is a perilous oversight. This discomfort may present as a persistent sensation akin to a dull ache or a feeling of pressure. It may fluctuate in intensity, or it could present as a burning or aching sensation that spreads throughout your body. It is particularly noted that women may experience discomfort in these atypical regions prior to the onset of a heart attack. What is the reason for this occurrence? When the heart experiences stress or insufficient oxygen, it transmits pain signals via nerve pathways that extend to various regions of the body, not limited to the chest alone. The brain can occasionally misinterpret the source of pain. What may seem like a sore jaw or a stiff back could in fact indicate that your heart is experiencing difficulties. The risk lies in the fact that many individuals dismiss it as mere muscle strain or an awkward sleeping posture. However, if this discomfort is recent atypical or accompanied by fatigue, nausea, or difficulty breathing, it is imperative to take action. Do not delay until you experience the chest pain. The heart does not consistently adhere to established conventions. Firstly, one may experience sensations of dizziness, sweating, or nausea without any apparent cause. One may suddenly experience a sense of lightheadedness, perhaps accompanied by a touch of nausea, or the onset of a cold sweat leading to the contemplation, "Perhaps I have neglected a meal," or it could simply be a manifestation of anxiety. But what if it is your heart ceasing to function silently? These symptoms are frequently overlooked, yet they represent some of the most perilous early indicators of a heart attack, particularly in older adults. When the heart's ability to pump blood is compromised, the brain and digestive system are the initial systems to experience adverse effects. This results in sensations of dizziness, confusion, and nausea. One may experience sensations akin to impending faintness, or perhaps an inexplicable feeling of foreboding. Cold, clammy skin serves as an additional warning sign. The issue at hand transcends mere temperature. It pertains to the responses of your nervous system to underlying internal stressors. For numerous older adults, this serves as the last alert their body provides prior to the occurrence of a heart attack. These symptoms may persist for only a few minutes or continue for a longer duration. Such occurrences can manifest either while at rest or during light physical activity. However, if these symptoms occur alongside other indicators, such as shortness of breath, chest pressure, or pain in the neck or jaw, it is imperative to take them seriously. Please refrain from driving yourself. Request for assistance. A significant number of individuals experience a collapse, believing they will recover within a matter of minutes. Do not jeopardize your position by aligning with them. Take immediate action. The heart is perpetually engaged in its vital function. Day and night, it tirelessly pulses for you, unwavering and selfless, demanding nothing in exchange. However, when it begins to face difficulties, it murmurs softly before it raises its voice. These initial indicators are subtle hints. Now you are equipped with the knowledge of what to pay attention to. If you have experienced any of these symptoms, it is imperative that you do not delay in seeking assistance. Do not presume that it is merely a result of aging stress or fatigue. Many individuals who have endured a heart attack report that the warning signs were evident beforehand. They simply did not perceive it as a matter of significance. However, your intellect has certainly evolved. You possess an understanding. Awareness is a crucial factor in preserving lives. Therefore, it is imperative to take action. Consult with your physician. Disseminate this video to an individual you hold dear. It has the potential to safeguard their existence as well. Additionally, for those aged 60 and above, be sure to explore Sero 2. The following link is provided below for your reference. A multitude of seniors rely on it to promote healthy blood pressure, enhance cognitive clarity, and improve circulation. However, it is advisable not to delay. The opportunity may soon be lost. Prioritize your well-being, remain vigilant, and nurture your cardiovascular health. This is the sole option available to you. I appreciate your attention and engagement. I look forward to our next video session.